flawless. Check it.
Hawaii. All right, that's good. It's hard to trace, I guess. Wait, you changed your name to McLovin? McLovin? What kind of a stupid name is that, Fogel? What, are you trying to be an Irish R&B singer?
It doesn't even have a first name. It just says McLovin.
What? What name? What name? Who are you, Seal?
What is up, guys? Tyson Dela Cruz here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. It just keeps unfolding with the Harrison Walz campaign. Kamala Harris is being exposed yet again. Another demerit for staging and setting up fake interactions. And it looks bad. It looks absolutely bad. She is being exposed. Shout out to everybody watching. Drop your comments down below. Let me know where you're watching this out of. We all know that Donald Trump can bring in massive crowds without bussing in anybody or paying influencers. He just brings in good crowds. He brings in a lot of big crowds. Just like this image right here from the rally earlier today. Just take a look at this crowd in Wisconsin. Comrade Kamala could never get this many fake busloads of people to an event. And these are all real people. These are all real Trump supporters. You don't have to get bussed in. They don't got to be offered free hot dogs or Megan Thee Stallion in her tight blue suit shaking her arse everywhere, or have Little John and the East Side Boys turning down for what? No, Trump has real supporters. And you see that clearly right here in Wisconsin. Look at all these people. Now, there's been a lot of news, guys, coming out. We all know what type of crowds Kamala Harris brings in. Something a little like this. This is what Harris support looks like without paid rally goers and concerts and paid influencers. There's probably 100 people here, maybe 120. It's crazy. And then we see situations like this where social media influencers are exposing the fact that the Harris campaign is asking them to do things like this.
My entire For You page right now is presidential stuff and the campaigns being AI and what to believe and what not to believe. Just the other day, I received an email for a paid promotion, paid, for me to make a video and post it on TikTok talking about the Democratic side. At the end of this email, it says, if you want to get things going, we'll send over an NDA for you to sign and we'll get started. I know a lot of people get their views and their opinions and their beliefs based off of what their favorite influencers are saying. Just know they might have been paid to say the things they're saying.
And we're seeing that a lot. And this is what happened, guys. Exclusive presidential campaign. Harris and Walz presidential campaign. She made a stop at a spice store in Pennsylvania today where she encountered a woman crying, and they called it organic. And spur of the moment, I'm going to share the footage with you so you can see what I'm talking about. This is the organic footage of this encounter with this woman.
You know. Oh, it's going to be good. We're going to be good. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We are all in this together. Yes, we are. We're going to be fine. We are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Huh? Yes. Did you get some spices? Oh, absolutely.
I wonder how many hot dogs she got. But here's the situation, guys. Here is the situation. They called this moment organic. And in fact, this was not organic. It has been uncovered that the fact of the venue was actually an anti-Republican spice company called Penzeys Spices. Penzeys Spices that explicitly says on their company website, which I'll pull up right here so you guys can see it. On their website right here, it says, explicitly says that on their company website, Republicans are quote unquote racist. and they do not like or feel inclined to welcome Republicans or Trump supporters at their business. And Kamala Harris gave business to a company that hold sales called Republicans Are Racist Weekends. She attended their store during the Republicans Are There. It was a weekend called Republicans Are Racist Weekend. Today, Kamala Harris pretended to have an emotional encounter with a woman who pretended to cry on Harris's shoulder. Her campaign said Kamala's visit was random. It was random, just like the same random visit at that gas station where Dougie Doug and Tampon Teasy found Doritos for Miss Harris. Upon further research, Penzeys Spice Shop is openly an anti-Trump and anti-Republican business that caters to non-conservative clientele. What? You guys can read it. You guys can read it. You see it. Kamala Harris's campaign wants you to think that the woman who pretended to cry on her shoulder was just a regular random woman. But Penzeys makes it very clear that they only want Democratic clients. And I'm going to show you guys a receipt. As you guys can see on the screen, the website has a special tab that says About Republicans. On their official website, Penzeys Spices says, going forward, we will still be glad to have you as a customer, but if you're done pretending that the Republican Party embraces cruelty, racism, C-19 lies, climate change denials, and threats to democracy are anything other than the risks that they legitimately are, if you need us to pretend you are not creating the hurt you are creating in order for you to continue to be a customer, I'm sad to say you might be happier elsewhere. This company openly hates and discriminates against Republicans and Trump supporters, and it makes it very clear Republicans aren't wanted at their stores. There are 49 Penzeys stores across the country. The one Kamala visited was in Pittsburgh, but the company is based out of Wisconsin. Social media posts from the company uncover, get this, according to the FEC records, Bill Penzey was given $111,000, has given $111,000 to the Biden for President and Biden-Harris Victory Fund, adding more evidence to the fact that this was a staged, not an original event. Ian Sam, who is a spokesperson for Kamala Harris, he also posted on the video and said this needs to be retweeted everywhere. The video that I just shared with you guys. He said that it needs to be retweeted everywhere. It needs to be reposted everywhere. They want you to think that the random woman out in public was just a random woman, but in reality, it was a staged event. Bill Penzey spent over $700,000 on Facebook ads to support the impeaching of President Donald Trump. Bill Penzey also sells BLM merchandise at a store. Kamala Harris is campaigning inside the business that supports Black Lives Matter racism, who burned down the country, which further highlights that she is unfit for office. The media wants you to think that this random woman crying on Kamala's shoulder is a random woman in the spice shop, but it was all set up. It was all set up. This is what Ian Sam posted. Obviously, he's a spokesperson for the Kamala Harris and Walz campaign. This woman right here, Julia Humberg, for Team Kamala. Now, here's this woman, okay? Again, crying on the shoulders of Kamala Harris.
Understand? I'm sure you know. Oh, it's gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We are all in this together.
I want you guys to take a look at the woman in the sweater to the right of the woman crying, because we got some more receipts. We got some more receipts. We got some more receipts, guys. Here is the products that they sell. Republicans are racist weekend. Cheese off races for free. We have China cinnamon. We have Mexican oregano and Penzies curry. Okay. See, this was a stage event at a progressive Democratic-owned business, and the encounter was fake and staged. Stephanie Moore is a Democratic Party volunteer, and she even volunteered to Obama. Stephanie Moore is a Democratic Party volunteer, and she even volunteered for Obama. Here is that footage, or here is the image of the woman on the right of the lady that was crying on Kamala's shoulder. Further evidence that the emotional encounters with Kamala at the spy shop in Pittsburgh were fake and staged. They've identified that the woman who Kamala Harris spoke to on camera with the media is trying to pretend and pass it off as a random emotional event. Her name is Stephanie Moore. She's the woman in the video who is wearing the Georgetown sweater. Went onto her X account, and guess what? It was blocked. She locked her account. Stephanie Moore, the Pennsylvania Democratic Party volunteer and Obama volunteer, who was exposed today for pretending to have a fake encounter with Kamala Harris in Pittsburgh Penzies spy shop, was organic, but it was totally fake. And she locked her account. She locked her account on X, guys. What does this mean? Does this mean that she is guilty? Why did she lock her account? Look at this lady in the stripe. Look at this lady in the striped shirt. She looks lost. Here is Stephanie Moore's LinkedIn profile. Student volunteer, Obama Biden 2012 presidential campaign, and volunteer for the Democratic Party. We all remember when Kamala Harris bussed in a bunch of folks to her rally. So what you're telling me is that Kamala Harris is staging more fake interactions? I mean, what? That desperate? That desperate that you have to fake interactions like this one?
And there you see the vice president. She's answering a couple questions. Let's see. Maybe she's talking about the debate.
It's time to turn the page on the divisiveness. It's time to bring our country together, chart a new way forward.
All right, let's go.
It's all staged. It's a fugazi.
It's a fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust. It doesn't exist.
It is all staged, and she is being exposed. She's being exposed. They're getting desperate. They are getting absolutely desperate. Guys, this is getting ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. She doesn't have real support. Doesn't have real interactions, authentic interactions with people. And they're getting desperate. They are desperate. What do you guys think about this? Drop your comments down below. Smash a like button, share, subscribe. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.